Yeah, putting up.
Yeah.
We're in live now.
You said if you don't, video calling.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
we
you got everything up?
Yeah.
It was all.
You ducked and messed everything up? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have actually.
Oh, that's the record?
I thought you knew that.
Okay, so you got both sets, right?
No, I can't show him. Oh, there's the regular one?
Did Toledo show up? Oh, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Salvador's taller than you. So
Yeah, Fred, the first time. No way.
I didn't see you. I apologize.
Was his height? Yeah.
I said Salvador's taller than him.
No way. Yeah, nah, bro. Look at that. His daddy now.
Oh, there you go. Just fucked up.
Bubble. What are you doing?
Go over there,
Jonathan Heller. A junior from Argentina, number 14, Juani Garcia Lopez. A senior from Ghana, number 19, Nana Fortang. A senior from Spain, number 21, Diego de Manuel Romero. A senior from California, number 22, Kay HF. A senior from Uganda, number 25, Kelvin Kasirie. And a freshman from El Salvador, number 30, Edgar Cartagena. The head coach of the Panthers is Marcus Bottle, assisted by Lee Barron and Christian Tresholdy. At this time, we ask you to rise if you are able and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
Vamos Greenville!
The NCAA, the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, and its member institutions promote good sportsmanship by all participants and spectators. We request everyone's cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions.
Good evening, everyone. This is the matchup between the Greenville Panthers and your Principia College Panthers. This should be a good matchup today. Good, Charles? Alrighty. So, as I said, this should be a solid game between the two. The last matchup they had was in 2024, where Greenville won 5-0. By the way, I am your commentator today, Cole Harrison, and soloing it. You know, my partner, fortunately, isn't here, Ethan Booth, but we will roll with it today. Yeah, so this should be a tough matchup for the Panthers. Get it? Because they're both Panthers. Anyways, we have a already shot on goal for number 18, Richard Curver. Yeah, as you can see, the Greenville is really penetrating as hard as they can at the moment. They're really pushing up, putting a lot of pressure on this Principia Panthers set right now. We will see how the Principia Panthers react to the pressure. Yeah, so to give you a little backstory here, so Greenville is trying to earn their way back up to the top to the conference, since they have been champs for 2022 as well as 2023, and they are trying to regain that position back. They are currently 6-4-2. his overall season, but 3-0 and 1 in conference. As you can see, Cade Paycheck passes it up all the way down the field to Nana Karangtang. And Karangtang is tackled by the goalie. And that will be a red card for T and Poyo. This is very unexpected. Yeah, that was just a whopping pass by Cade Paycheck all the way up to the field. Poyo trying to collect the ball, fumbled it in his hands, and his first action was to tackle Nana Karangtang. And sure enough, we'll have to have a early sub in for goalies. And it looks like number 12, Dominic Messer, is coming in. Freshman, by the way. And we will see number 14, Juan Garcia Lopez, taking this penalty kick. Very unexpected turn in the beginning of this game. This will be huge for Principia. Oh my goodness, what a block by Messer. Wow. Great shot by Garcia Lopez, but better defense by Dominic Messer. We have a corner kick from Nacho Cachaza. And he ends up pushing it too far back. Almost trying to head it off of Garcia Lopez. Unsuccessful. And there's chaos in the box. Principia Panther. Nana Karangtang is on the pitch right now. He's back. A lot of chaos here in the first couple minutes of this game. A little scuffle there between Panther Sebastian Castro as well as the other Panther, William Carson Webb. So, this game is off to a hot start as the Principia Panthers have been very hot on shots on goal. As I was expecting the Principia Panthers to be very hesitant. Oh, and that looked like a little play from Cachaza de Castro, but Castro misses his balance, gives up the ball. But it is Principia ball, right back into it. Keller pushes it up. That was a good little touch there by Cassier. Got put on some pressure, though. We will see how Greenville reacts to the immense pressure that was just brought up upon him accidentally. Sule passes it up, trying to get it to Carlson Webb, but looks like Carlson Webb got tripped up a bit. But there will be no call. excuse me for the listeners at home. It is allergy season, and I am soloing right now, so it's a bit. I will be a little sniffly here and there, taking some coughing breaks. But Principia continues to drive down the field, and Andres Garcia gets tripped up in the middle there. Some key players to watch here is someone you've been seeing a lot. It's number 16, William Carlson Webb. Although he is a freshman, he is tied for team leading goals, which is 4, and assists 2. He had a hat trick earlier this season and 1 goal against Eureka earlier this week. So he is someone that you should be looking out for, like right there. His speed is unmatchable, but thankfully experienced Paycheck is there to stop him in his tracks. We also apologize for some camera difficulties as one of our monitors is not turning on, so one of our camera crew is eyeballing where this camera should be pointed. But look at that, the Panthers just continue to run up this field with Willie Afrani taking most of the time with the ball here. A little bit too long there to Garcia Lopez. Castro over to Kachaza. Kachaza giving the Paycheck. For some reason, the Greenville isn't really pressuring that much on this upper side of the field, which is giving the Principia Panthers a lot of time to react. No call there. And we will have a rundown to the end here. Carlson Webb trying to get the ball. However, Edgar Cartagena is there. Excuse me, to secure the ball. Yeah, as I said, these allergies are killing most of these Principia students here. It's just going around, and unfortunately, I got a little bit of it. That was a pass there, trying to get over to Kelvin Cassierier up the field. A little bit too long, as it will be a kick from Messer. Castro passing up to Hoya. Hoya still having the ball, crossing in the middle, looking for either Karangtang or Cassierier. But Messer just comes up and claims it easily. Some players that you should be looking out for on the Principia side is Effenberg Hoya. He is a former all-conference electee and scored the goal against Spalding for their tie earlier this week. So you should be looking out for him. Unfortunately, I would also be saying you should look out for Diego Alas, but he received a red card against that game in Spalding, and he, as one may know, he's not playing. So, but Greenville, number 10, Sule, captain for one of the captains, kind of slowing down this offense here. Trying to get a good kick out of it. Oh, and there's Wizzy Afrani. A little too aggressive there on Garcia. Jonathan Keller kicking it out, keeping it away from the two. He's on Gonzalez Rivera, excuse me, as well as Richard Kerber on that far side, trying to get something started. And Garcia Lopez just tries to get it out. And it Romaine Panther ball, Principia Panther ball. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I have my money on the Panthers this game. So yeah, I gotta work on the. I can't just say Panther. I gotta say either Greenville or Principia. Looked like Paycheck was trying to get up there to Karong Ting. Messer absolutely drills it down the field. And Greenville pushing up hard as Gonzalez Rivera with the ball. Shoots it. Oh, hits the goal post. And it's still in play. But Kerber passing up to Garcia. Garcia shoots it right to Cartagena. And he will collect it and remain down. That was a good little play there. Two play by Greenville. Putting the pressure on Principia defense here. However, the Principia defense strives and continues to push down the field as Caseria passes it up. I called it. Pass it up to Cachaza. Cachaza trying to keep it in. Keeps it in. Crosses it over. Trying to get up to Hoya or Romero. And look at that speed there by Carlson Webb. Trying to put some pressure on Keller. Yeah, there's play style from both sides is very fast oriented as they look for quick action moments instead of playing the long game, you know. And so that will be interesting on how both defenses will react. Messer boots it past the Principia defense. The Gonzalez Rivera was there. Yeah, something I've noticed so far is the Greenville strikers are extremely fast, very fast. You have Carlson Webb as well as Gonzalez Rivera up at the front, putting tons of pressure on the Panthers or on the Principia defense, which kills for those fast action plays. Excuse me. Wizzy Afani with the ball. Passing up to Hoya. Hoya in the middle. Gives it over to Manuel Romero. And Romero trying to get it over to Hoya again. But the Greenville defense swarms. Both sides have had action on goal as well as throughout the field, but neither have struck gold. So we'll see how they react. As Sule comes on the field outnumbered. Franny takes it out. Oh, that's the okay. All right, there it is. Yeah, this ref, the center ref, has been a little bit more lenient with some of these calls lately, as there has been some questionable moments where the crowd is left concerned as to why there was no call. But we will see Andres Garcia, one of the captains, take this kick. And we should be looking out for number 18 as well as number 17. However, he just boots it right in there. And Cartagena easily caps it. Excuse me, again. Kachaza with the ball. Yeah, a little rough play there from Kachaza and Juan Fernandez, number 8 for Greenville. No call whatsoever, though. Now we have Kerber. Kerber a little bit outnumbered there. Oh, but he gets it back. Trying to pass it up to Carlson Webb. But Paycheck intercepts it. Kachaza trying to pass it up to Garantang. But it's stopped by number 5, Will Coxon. Manuel Romero trying to get it to Hoya. Hoya ends up getting it. Has time. Shoots it. Unsuccessful. And is kicked out by Greenville defense. Zizexi boots it downfield, giving it a chance for Carlson Webb. Carlson Webb gets the ball, shoots it. It's blocked by Cartagena. And the Principia remains with the ball. That was a very fast shot for both sides there. And it continues to happen as Kassirie has the ball on the near side, giving it to Karantang. Karantang touches it a little bit too hard. And the Greenville defense get back into it. And Sule with the ball here, getting pressured by Irfani. Gives it over to Will Coxon. Will Coxon passing it over to Fernandez, who gives it Garcia. Garcia to Zizexi. Sorry, Zizexi. Sule. Stopped by Kachaza. Yeah, that last play was very fast-paced as Hoya went down, shot it, blocked, and then the Karangte had a chance to shoot at it, but missed it. And there, the momentum shifted as I believe it was Zizexi boots it up for a chance of Carlson Webb to put her in, but Cartagena was there to block it. Will Coxon pushing it up. Gonzalez Rivera with it, but it's blocked by Garcia Lopez. Garcia Lopez looks like he stared him down for a bit over there. And Gonzalez Rivera is not getting up. Looks like he's holding his ankle. And here we will have some subs, looks like. And we will have a corner kick from Andres Garcia. number 16. Perfectly in the middle. Cartagena punches it out. And Paycheck gives it on Afrani. Afrani boots it over to Karangtang. Karangtang, 2 on him. He's got Paycheck on the side. Gives it the Paycheck on the near side here. Passes it back in the middle, but is headed out by Will Coxon. Yeah, and there's Paycheck slide tackle, signature slide tackle by K Paycheck. Yes, he gets the ball out, but boy, if you're on the other side of that slide tackle, you are gonna feel it the next day. We have some subs in here. It looks like we have number 7, Pedro Kamada, coming in for Carlson Webb, as well as number 15, Damiola Odonuga, subbing in for Calvin Casirier. Oh, Castro gives it over to Keller, but Keller mistouches it, and it goes out for Greenville throw-in. Good little cross there by Manuel Romero over to Hoya. Hoya, unfortunately, misheaders it. Yeah, looks like Afrani trying to get a shot there. Goes over the goal. Yeah, looking up the history for Greenville, it appears they haven't been doing too hot on the road this year, as they are 1-2-2. So this gives Principia an opportunity to make a statement against a talented Greenville team that hasn't been playing their best games recently. And as you can see, so far it's been a great matchup. Just over 20 minutes of this game so far. Both teams going back and forth to the point where, they have it. You're on your toes. And it looks like number 15, Udanuga, has some blood. He needs to get patched up. So we will have, let's see. We will have number 20, Michael Wanda, subbing in for Udanuga. Greenville pushing up. Looks like Curver was going for a shot, and Afrani came from the back of him. Yep, that will be a call against Principia, as Manuel Romero was holding on to Sule. The Greenville fans here aren't too happy about some of the calls that have been occurring so far, as it appears that some of them have been more fouls than they are expecting. Keller trying to get it over to Manuel Romero. Unsuccessful. Sule gets the ball. Passes back to Will Coxon, excuse me. Curver has been a real threat here so far, as he's had more of the touches for Greenville. Garcia passing it back to Fernandez. Fernandez giving over to Sule. Sule on this near side. Cuts middle. Trying to give it to Curver. Curver with the ball, getting pressured. And Garcia Lopez booting it out, trying to get over to Hoya. But Zizexi keeps it in. Pardon me. Principia defense trying to get it out. As Cachaza passing it to Afrani. Afrani with no man on him. Giving it back to Cachaza. Cachaza in the middle. Numbers coming in as Paycheck looks like he's trying to shoot that. And it is good if you're playing football. However, not American football, excuse me, not football, as some may say. But yeah, he was going for that kick there, and looks like he just got a little under it too much as it went out of the stadium into the woods. And the Principia ball keeper will have to go searching for a bit. Yeah, number 7 there. Kamada was a little bit chippy. Kicked the ball out of Kajaza's reach. And we'll have a little chat there with their head ref. Kajaza trying to get it over to Karangtang. Karangtang swarmed by Greenville. Has a chance here, but touched it a little bit too strong. Looked like Greenville defense was a little bit mad about that call, as they were expecting something as like offsides or something. But we have a sub for Greenville here, number 41. Guilherme Maquedo coming in for Isan Gonzalez Rivera. And he is a senior, so we should be seeing some experience out of him. But talking about experience, number 20, Andres Garcia, is definitely a team leader for this Greenville Panther team. He's tied with Webb for goal leads with 4 as well, and is also tied with Webb with assistant leads, which is 2. So he's definitely a presence on the field all the time. To lead this Greenville team. Still some back and forth from both sides. But predominantly, Principia has carried the ball so far in this 25 minutes. As Castro trying to get over to Keller in the box, but Messer comes and collects it. And Messer drills it downfield. Afrani giving it back to Manuel Romero. Romero giving it back to Afrani. Afrani a little bit late on the touch there. Passes back to his defense. And Garcia Lopez shifts sides, giving it to Paycheck. Paycheck. Looks like he was trying to pass it. Almost got to Karangtang. And Curver, yeah. Curver has the ball. Got held on the jersey by Castro. And there will be a yellow. Yellow card. Looks like it was either for Garcia Lopez or Cachaza on that defensive sprint there. Kind of doing more shoving than kicking the ball against Kamada there. Garcia will take another kick. And he boots it down over to Sule on the far side. But it's met by Paycheck. So yeah, it looks like they shifted Sule and Mikado a little bit around there. Probably because Mikado has a better right foot than Sule. And we have some subs coming in here. Looks like number 13, Bensi Nagi, coming in, as well as Damiola Udunuga for Cade Paycheck. Something about Cade Paycheck is that he's been on and off through injuries, but he's definitely a defensive wall with the ability to jumpstart the offense. That's what we have seen so far in this game. He's easily played both sides, and is definitely a presence out here for the Panther team, for Principia Panther team. There'll be a little scuffle there from Udunuga and Garcia. Oh, wow. Garcia putting it close to the goal there. Had a chance for Mikado or Sule, but ends up going out of bounds. There's been plenty close calls for both sides. The stands are packed for this game right now. It is gold and blue homecoming weekend for Principia. However, there's a handful of Greenville students coming to support their peers, which overall packs the stands up. Garcia with the ball, shoots it, unsuccessful. Greenville's been a little bit more dominant in this last few minutes with their attempts on goal. However, Principia has also been very close. Garcia with the ball, giving it to Sule. Excuse me. Sule passing it up. Trying to get it to Garcia in the middle there. Cartagena was there. However, Wanda headers it out, so it will be a corner kick from Garcia. Some players look out here for. Look at number 41, Mikado. Number 5, Will Coxon. As well as number 48, William Collier. Very tall players. And that goes in. Cartagena punches it out. However, Greenville gets the ball back. Garcia with the ball again. Trying to push it back in. But is headed back out. And Principia with the ball. Afrani drives it down the field looking for Hoya. Hoya has a chance. But Kamada does not give it to him as he kicks it out for a corner kick for Principia. And Kechaza will take this for Principia. Kachaza. Oh, my goodness. That was a great corner kick there. Giving it to the back end for Garcia Lopez. Garcia Lopez right there, just a little bit over the goal post. And it is now Greenville ball again. Messer kills it downfield. Kachaza wins it, pushing it back up. Sule. Principia putting a lot of pressure here on the ball. Not so smart as Afrani gets a little bit too aggressive. And Greenville is not happy at all. Head ref giving some words to Afrani. And Zizekse. I'm definitely butchering that. Anyways, he kicks it down over, trying to get to Mikado. Oh, and Kachaza absolutely rips it into Mikado. Carlos Czeki. All right, there we go. We got his name down. Now back to soccer. Principia pushing up hard. But it's intercepted by Mikado. Mikado looking for a push-up on his side, but number 13, Nagy, is not. Just puts it on the more on the center side. Sorry if you cannot tell. I don't know soccer all that well, but that's not an excuse. Anywho, back to the game. Panthers, Principia Panthers, puts a lot of pressure on the defense here. Gets the ball. Hoya trying to get it over back to Castro, but it's intercepted by Nagy putting it in to Kamada. Golly. All right. Anyways, Sule on the far side. Passing Keller. Passing Afrani. Gets it over Mikado. Mikado, no one on him. Has plenty of time here. Centers it, but Wanda boots it out. And Karongtang, outnumbered, putting a lot of pressure here. And Coach Marcus Badhelt for the Panthers, Principia Panthers, are a little frustrated there. He wanted more pressure from his offensive side, as we have seen so far that the pressure really makes the other team make not the best choices. Kachaza passing it up to Karongtang. Karongtang gets the ball. It's guarded by Collier. And Collier just kicks it out. We have sub here. It looks like number 12, Izuchie Ejimadu, subbing into the field, as well as number 6, Eduardo Salazar. We are under 10 minutes of this first half. Kachaza trying to get into the middle there. Deflected off of Greenville. Salazar passing over to Keller. Keller giving it back to Garcia Lopez. To the point where they had to give it back all the way to Cartagena. Principia spacing out as far as they can. Really benefits them for attacking key points here. And Keller giving it to Udanuga. That's a great slide tackle by number 10, Sule. And it will be a corner kick for Principia yet again. And Kachaza will take it. The head ref says that Udanuga is bleeding yet again, so he needs to be patched up. And we'll have another sub. It looks like we will have number 23, Omri Superia, coming in for the Principia Panthers. Kachaza from the corner. Gets headed off of someone. Superia headers it up to Messer. And Messer holding the ball so his teammates can go back to field. Messer. Excuse me. Sule giving to Makedo. Makedo on this near side here. Guarded by Romero. Romero takes it away. Afrani gets the ball, and it's tripped up by Makedo, and that will be a call. Head ref has to scream at Makedo to come up. Kachaza will take this kick here. Might do a fast play, yep, to Afrani. Afrani being locked up by Nagy. Gives it back to Wanda, to Garcia Lopez. Garcia Lopez with the ball, giving it to Superia. Superia, pass a little bit too long, and Superia gives it over to Keller. Keller on the far side here. Gets it in the middle. Karangtang with the ball. Kicks it up. Manuel Romero. Headers it to Afrani. Afrani with the ball in the middle. Gets it Manuel Romero. And he kicks it a little bit to the left. That was a great little set there from the Principia Panthers as they found each other. Had a little stress here from long passes, however. They had a chance, and they took it. Kamada getting outnumbered. Still persistent as he's putting pressure on the Principia defense. But Cartagena drills it down the field. Looking for Ejimadu. Oh, and that is a clear push there by number 13 to Afrani, but there's no call. Both sides going back and forth at the moment. And the stands are continuously filling up as this homecoming weekend for the Principia Panthers has been very successful. But however, right now, the Principia Panthers are continuing on spreading out the field, finding open teammates. Oh, but he cannot mess up like that where Afrani thought he had the ball, ends up just completely missing it. Mikado takes advantage of that. And Greenville starts marching up this field here. Nagy. Nagy's presence known. Karante trying to mess with Will Coxon there, but just lets it go. And that will give the Panthers a little penalty. Far side, Keller. My goodness, so much going on right now. Looks like Zaparia is getting a little talk to from that previous call, and we have some subs. Excuse me. We are, the clock is running down in this first half as there's nearly 2 minutes left. And Garcia trying to get over to Gamada. Panthers with some momentum. Doesn't connect. As Sule on the far side. Yep, and that will be a yellow for Jonathan Keller. Great sell there by Gabriel Sule. You know, really had the crowd going with the jump in the air and the roll. And I swear, some of these players should go to go acting, go out to Hollywood and act, because my golly, they really know how to sell a flop. Sure enough, Sule is perfectly fine. But we will have a kick here from Andres Garcia with a 4-man wall from Principia. Excuse me, 3-man wall. The kick. Cartagena punches it out. And that will be Greenville throw-in. However, we have some subs coming in. Thankfully, Greenville has bright orange on black. However, can't fully see his number at the moment. However, it is, looks like number 30, Gerardo Alacon, subbed in. Greenville in the box. Garcia gets kicked out from behind. Keller gonna get back to Afrani. Afrani, man on. Lets him run. And there is 1 minute left in this first half. This Manuel Romeo passes up to Cachaza. Cachaza Giving it back to Salazar, who gives it over to Garcia Lopez. Oh! Looks like that was Karangtang trying to get over to Ejimadu. Mikado going down the field. Gives to Garcia. Garcia boots it to the far side, and that will run out the time. And that was some first half there. My goodness. What a first half from both sides. Even though it's 0-0, both sides have definitely shown their strengths and weaknesses. As it has been very entertaining from both sides. However, this halftime will be 15 minutes, and we will be showing a ring ceremony. Or sorry, no. Excuse that. That's wrong. But anyway, see you in 15. Hello and welcome back to this men's soccer game between the Greenville Panthers and the Principia College Panthers. Sorry for the late start. There was a little technical difficulties. However, we are back and we are running. Just give you some stats from this game so far is that both teams have 5 shots. However, Greenville has had 3 shots on goal compared to the 2 that Principia has. But right now, never mind, went out of bounds. Anyways, back to the game. Or back to the stats. So, if you are just tuning in now and you weren't here for the beginning of the game, just 2 minutes in the beginning of the game, the Greenville goalkeeper tackled Sebastian Castro in the very beginning of the game, which resulted in a red card. So right now, Greenville is only playing with 10 players. So Principia really has to counteract that and really penetrate into the Greenville's defense to try and come up with a goal. However, we have not seen that so far, as both sides have gone back and forth with crazy, hectic shots to more low-key ones, but neither have successfully scored a goal, as Omri Superia has a shot there, but is picked up easily by Dominic Messer. Something to also note is that the Principia Panthers have 7 fouls compared to the 2 Greenville fouls, which can kind of make sense as to why Principia has 2 yellow cards. It's been very aggressive here, as you can see right there. Superia is good. Fouls. Number 10, Sule. Talking about the goalies of this game, both freshmen on both sides. You have Edgar Cartagena for Principia and Dominic Messer for Greenville. They both have 3 saves each, which results in a 0-0 score. Garcia Lopez passing up to Paycheck to Udanuga Arfani. And right now, as you can see, the Panthers are not really, the Principia is not really spread out as well. But Eduardo Salazar with the ball tries to get it into Ejimadu, but is intercepted by Zizekti. And Afrani has it on the right side here. Gives it to Salazar. Salazar, plenty of time to make a decision. Gives it over to Superia. Superia over to Kachaza. And there's just been making mistakes left and right for both Principia and Greenville. However, we have William Carlson Webb back in the game for Greenville, and he is dominating so far. He is very fast, very skilled, and will take very risky opportunities that can give him a great reward. So look out for number 16, Carlson Webb. And there's another foul on Afrani. But Garcia wastes no time as he boots it down. Udunuga with the ball, passing up to Keller on the right side. Will Coxon, No, sorry, that's Zizeki with the ball. Panthers, Man, these names killing me right now. But the Principia Panthers had no men on our offensive side, as Keller was getting swarmed by Greenville defenders. Kajaza in the middle. Passes over to Paycheck. Paycheck with the ball. Looks like he was maybe going middle with that. A little bit too far, if so, as Messer collects it. Garcia with the ball in the middle. Garcia Lopez just steps right up and takes it out of his feet. Kachaza. There's a nice little slide tackle there by Curver, giving Kachaza confusion. Whoa! Oh yeah, that was yeah. So Fernandez and Ronnie. Oh my gosh! How did I missed that. Keller had a shot on Messer. Sorry, I was focusing on Fernandez and Afrani when I totally just not saw Keller and his opportunity there. And Messer's wicked save. However, I guess something happened before then. Garcia. Passing it up to Gonzalez Rivera. Rivera saves it, but Paycheck is there. Just stop him in his tracks. And we'll have Zizeki, sorry. Garcia Lopez takes it away from Gonzalez Rivera, but it slips and is in a battle. But Eduardo Salazar takes it away, giving his teammate some time to recollect. Cartagena giving it to Garcia Lopez. And Greenville is putting so much pressure on this Principia defense. However, Ejimadu on our side, going down the field, loses the ball and loses touch. As Curver comes and sweeps it in and takes it. And that will be Greenville ball. Afrani with the ball, giving to Keller. Keller loses his feet, which then results of a miss up. Paycheck trying to go over it to Udanuga, but it's taken away by Gonzalez Rivera. However, Salazar shoots it, and it is not good. A little bit high, a little bit to the right, and may I say rushed. Great touch there by Paycheck, keeping the ball. My goodness, the Panthers, the Principia Panthers, are just out of place right now. They are losing their feet. having some poor touches and just passing long and away from their teammates, which results in potential goals from the other team. However, Greenville is yet to take upon this. But we have Afrani in the middle here, shoots it, and it is to the right. That was a good shot there by Afrani, coming through the middle. Carlson Webb with the ball. Going past two Principia Panthers, but it's kicked out by Wanda. And we have subs coming in from both sides here. Looks like number 7, Effenberg Hoya, subbing in, as well as, oh boy, this, oh, is that number 8? No, that can't be. Sorry, these, very dark nights, as well as the skinny letters that or numbers that the Principia Panthers have. Makes it very hard to see who's in the game. However, I think it is number 19, Nana Karantang. And I have missed who came in for Greenville. I have been aware, I've been let known that Greenville subbed in number 13, Bensi Nagy. And of course, when I look down, something happens. But right now, Udanuga on the run there. Gets slide tackled by number 48, Collier. Both sides complaining on what's a foul, what's not a foul. Afrani. It's taken away by Collier. Garcia playing with Gonzalez Rivera. Passes it back to to Zizaki. Fernandez to Garcia. Garcia in the middle. Oh, Garcia Lopez with a fancy kick there. You soccer people probably know what that is, but I don't, and that was fancy. But Effenberg Hoya with the ball. Gave it to Karangtang on the left side there. Nana Karangtang battling with Coxon. Will Coxon pursues it. Now we have Wanda versus Carlson Webb. Principia is just not handling their touches well, as every mishap they have, it has been a turnover. And this is probably why it's still 0-0. I wonder if it's wet out there or something, because both sides keep on slipping too. However, Wanda passes it up to Keller. Keller not having enough jumps to get up there. The Panthers still have the ball. Paycheck. Pushing it into Salazar. Salazar in the middle. Trying to get it to Grindtang on the far side. And Carlson Webb, 1v2. Garcia coming in to help him out. Carlson Webb, guarded well by Wanda. Carlson Webb looking for a call, nothing else though. So as well as Greenville bench wondering what is going on here. Keller with the ball here, has Afrani on his side. Passes in middle, looking for Hoya. Kachaza, give it Hoya. Hoya in the middle. Going to shoot it. And he rushed it as it goes left. And we have a substitution for Greenville. Looks like number 7, Pedro Camada, coming in for Carlson Webb. Hoya getting guarded by 2. Pass it up to Keller. Keller fighting in with Eki. And it will be Greenville throwing. Oh, no, excuse me. That will be a foul on Keller, resulting in a kick for Greenville. Oh, close call there by Nana Karangtangan, number 13, Betsy Nage. Uh-oh. It was a close call there as Kamada was going into the middle with it. And we have a sub for both sides. Number 41. Garame Makedo subbing in, as well as Sebastian Castro. Greenville throw in. Garcia Lopez gets it out. Collier puts it back in. Paycheck headers it out. Urunugu. Superia guarding Sule. And it goes out on Greenville. Paycheck getting pressure from Fernandez. Wanda giving to Afrani. Keller passing it. Hoya gets it somehow. And it's taken from Afrani. Afrani takes it from his teammate. And it is hit off of Makedo. Well, Afrani gets it back. Gets it to Odunuga. Odunuga giving it to Keller. Keller, Odunuga. Back to Paycheck. Paycheck crosses it into the middle. Castro has it. Gets it to Kachaza. This is a chance for Principia here. Garangtang, far side. Putting it middle. Kicked out by Wilcoxon. But Garcia Lopez gets it. And kicks a little high raise there. High ball. Looks like there's some scuffles going in between players here. And it appears we have number 23, Estuardo Salguero, subbing in for the Greenville. Messer kicks it downfield. Paycheck rising up, hitting it off the chest. As a risky passer by Keller, giving to Garcia Lopez as Kamada is putting lots of pressure on this Principia defense. And he stays putting pressure on it. As his endurance, my goodness, it's crazy. Garcia Lopez, pressure Kamada. Kicks it to the opposite team. Garcia with the ball. Passing it up. Gives it to Mikado. Mikado on the far side, on the near side here. Guarded by Paycheck. Gives it back to Salguero. Castro takes it away. Slide tackles. Gives it to Afani. Afani with the ball. Gives it to Odonuga. Odonuga. Guarded by Garcia. Stays with the ball. And it goes out. And the Greenville fans let him know. Head ref really yelling at these players, saying to knock it off as they're shoving back and forth. Kajaza giving it to Castro. Castro in the middle. Plenty of time, giving it to Paycheck. Paycheck gives to Castro. Castro gives to Keller. Keller back to Paycheck. Paycheck guarded by Mikado. Gets it in. Gives it to Hoya. Hoya shoots it. It is high. Very close call. As Hoya had his back turned. Immediately turns around, shoots it. However, it goes too high. Great opportunity there for the Principia Panthers. Mind you, Greenville only has 10 players out on the field right now as a red card. Oh no. Kachaza pulls down Sule. But no card whatsoever. But back to what I was saying, yes, Greenville has 10 players on the pitch right now. And Principia is trying to take advantage of that, but it is definitely a battle as Greenville is pushing hard right back into them. I think it would be a much different game if Greenville had all players on the field. However, this is a great game for the homecoming weekend, Gold and Blue weekend for Principia, as the stands are packed with students, families, and alumni. Stay tuned for after the game, as before the women's game starts, we will be having a ring ceremony for rugby as well as women's basketball. Anyways, back to the game. A little back and forth between Greenville and Principia. As they... Oh, Odonuga. Or no, sorry, that's Afrani. Afrani getting held by Salguero. And there's a be called. Yep, that is a yellow on Eduardo Salguero, as he obviously held on to Wizzy Afrani there. And there will be a sub coming in for Greenville. Yep, Eduardo Salguero is getting a sub in. And it looks like it is number 11, Manolo Juarez. Sorry. Juarez. Oh my gosh. Juarez. Fudge. Juarez. My goodness. Can't pronounce today. Anyways, Garcia Lopez drills it down into the middle. And the ref called something. Don't know what it is, but we're switching sides. Some of you soccer ball knowers would probably know what happened there. Fortunately, I do not. So Messer will put it down the field, looking for Kamada. Kachaza takes it. He's going to pass it over to Odonuga. Odonuga giving it to Castro in the middle. Castro slowing it down, passing it back to Wanda. And Principia is trying to slow it down, getting into the groove, find an opening. And right now, oh, that's a great slide tackle by Juarez. And we will have a sub for Principia. And it looks like Diego de Manuel Romero is subbing in for number 11, Wazia Afrani. Oh, psych, you thought it's actually for Jonathan Keller. And we have Principia throwing. Greenville trying to get it out. Paycheck gets the ball in the middle here. Has a shot. Shoots it. And it is over the goal. And we have another sub coming in for Greenville. Number 17, Isan Gonzalez Rivera, subbing in for Mikado. Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, sorry, he was coming in for Sule. Principia has not been doing the best job of getting into the gaps and taking advantage of the one less player on Greenville. However, Paycheck with the middle here, trying to get it up to the field. Do I go Manuel Romero with the ball here? Passes it up to Karangtang. Karangtang. Guarded by Gonzalez Rivera. Kicked out. It'll be Principia Balls. Goes in. Hoya. Gives it back to Kachaza. Kachaza. Gives it back to Hoya. Hoya. Surrounded by Greenville Panthers. Shoots it. And it is right to Messer for an easy grab. Yeah, the Panthers really are. The Principia Panthers are struggling with poor touches, poor passes, and not connecting on the field here. Oh. Paycheck. Beautiful touch. Kicked out by Kamada. Castro, guarded by Kamada, gives it over to Paycheck. Principia being as spaced out as they can, waiting for the middle attack. And Greenville really honing in on their middle defense. Oh, beautiful pass by Karanteg, giving it to Hoya, but it's kicked out. by Gonzalez Rivera. Garcia Lopez trying to get it up to Manuel Romero. Romero. I don't think that should be faulted by Manuel Romero, as Garcia was over top the ball. Kind of looked a little weird there. Looked like Manuel Romero was humping Garcia. And Garcia remains on the pitch. Looks like he's a little hurt. Oh yeah, no, sorry, the time stopped. 16 minutes left in this game. And Dave, Principia Panthers trainer, hustling it out onto this field. Look at that speed. My goodness golly. Jeez, this might be record time here. Dave's going to work his magic on Andres Garcia. But he needs a little breather himself, unfortunately. Sorry, trying to pull up the stats here. The Wi-Fi out here is not the best. And as Garcia slowly gets up and slowly walks off the field, I'll give you a little update on the stats here. Principia has come out and really shown their offensive presence, as they have now 14 shots, but only one more shot on goal apparently. And just to let you know that number 8, Juan Fernandez, is coming in for the number 20, Andres Garcia. Yep, really taking his time there. And Diego de Manuel Romero with the shot here, with the kick. Gives it a little behind. Giving his teammates a little struggle there. And that is a clear trip up going against Manuel Romero, and that will be a yellow. Yikes. There's a lot of yellows going on around here. Principia has 3 at the moment, compared to the only 1 of Greenville. And we have just about 15 minutes left in this game. That was a horrible kick by Messer, as it goes straight out. Sazeki crossing the field, trying to get over to Mikado, but Kachaza headers it out for Greenville throw-in. And there is another sub from this Greenville team. It's very helpful when you got more than 30 guys on your roster. Just keep on putting in some fresh guys. And that looks like number 10. Yep, Sule is back in the game. And they will see a Greenville corner kick as Wanda sends the ball out into the fields behind the goal. It looks like Juan Fernandez will take this corner kick. From the corner, beautiful corner kick, but Greenville players cannot seem to connect as it goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in. Kachaza trying to get over to Odonuga. Ends up getting to him. Afrani takes it. Castro giving it to Kachaza. Kachaza sending it in, trying to get the Karangtang. Unsuccessful. As Messer comes and collects it. Neither side have found a groove. However, it makes sense. Greenville's trying to be very conservative as they are one man less, so they can only attack on points where they know they have the advantage. So they haven't been in full aggressive mode. Oh, great shot, but great little juke out by Afrani. Gives it to Odonuga. Odonuga into Karangtang. Karangtang swarmed by Greenville Panthers. And Garcia ends up taking the ball away. It continues up the field with no numbers with him. And Juarez passing it over to Gonzalez Rivera. Rivera in the middle, giving it over to Juarez again. And Juarez with a shot. Unsuccessful. Those little moments right there is the only time Greenville can score unless Principia messes up somehow. And that would be a great example of messing up as Manuel Romero kicks it to no one. And so now Greenville has the opportunity to take advantage of that. Take a little breather. Yeah. And we have subs coming in for both sides. Jonathan Keller entering the game. And the great freshman William Carlson Webb coming in to play this last few minutes here. Lizzie Afrani really playing with these Greenville opponents. You know, it's very easy to juke out someone when you're very close to the ground. But if you get shoved from behind, you know, you can't do anything about that. But this head ref really likes the aggression both sides are are putting in. Oh, and that will be against Andre. No, sorry. That will be against Sule as he tripped up Nacho Cachaza. And this will be an opportunity for the Principia Panthers. Yeah, Greenville's really close to the ball here. There, that's a little bit better. All right, we'll see if Nacho Cachaza shoots it. He gives it over to Garcia Lopez, and Garcia Lopez headers it a little bit too high. And we are hitting the 10-minute mark of this game. near side with the ball. He's got Paycheck right behind him. Doesn't know that, though, as he continues to keep on going and is caught up from Greenville defense. However, Garcia Lopez is there to take it away from Carlson Webb. It's Paycheck, gets it. Gets it, Manuel Romero. Romero, it's taken away by Gonzalez Rivera. Garcia Lopez is there to take it away. And he did not, yeah, the head ref did not see that handball from Garcia Lopez. Kachaza in the middle here. Shoots it. And it goes out. Momentum has been rising lately as both sides tend to get a little desperate for a goal here. Carlson Webb with the ball on the far side. He's got no numbers with him, though. Gives it back to Juarez. Or sorry, no, that's Nagy. Getting pressured by Kachaza. Loses his footing. And it will be Principia throw-in. Afrani trying to get it to Keller. Too far. And Sule will advance the ball. It looks like Manuel Romero is a little bit hurt right there. Gonzalez Rivera against Paycheck. Ends up losing. Garcia Lopez takes it away, gives it to Keller. Keller loses the ball. Oh! And both sides going at it right now. You know, it makes no sense to tell you who's who as they go back and forth. Naki gave it to Gonzalez Rivera, and Rivera kicks it out. And we have some subs coming in. Looks like Eduardo Salazar subbing into the game. And oh, nope, not for Mikado. Mikado trying to get in, but is not allowed. Kachaza, far side, continues, has a chance here. Oh, but it's too far as Will Coxon takes it away. However, Karangtang still persisting the ball. And with no numbers, Greenville cannot take advantage of that steal. Hoya, giving it to Afrani. Afrani giving it to Paycheck. Paycheck trying to pass it to Hoya, but pass does not go through. And Garcia giving it to Gonzalez Rivera. Yep, no foul. Should not be a foul. Even I know that. Sule on the far side, or is that Sule? Yeah, it's Sule. Giving it up to Carlson Webb. Carlson Webb getting tripped up. No call. Greenville is not happy, especially head coach. Head coach Swift is very furious right now. as he is yelling furiously at these refs. Yeah, my goodness. The guy's heated over there. Oh, and head ref will see that and gives him a yellow. Yeah, that's what you get for talking. And we have just 5 minutes left of this game. Neither team has scored, but plenty of attempts, that's for sure. Castro trying to get it over to Keller. Knocked out by Collier. Gonzalez Rivera trying to get it out. Paycheck intercepts it. Get a little box out there. Gives it into Castro. Castro with the ball. Gives it Hoya. Hoya to Salazar. Salazar trying to get it back to Hoya. Knocked away by Nagy. Kachaza. Hoya. Back to Paycheck. Paycheck has plenty of time here. Gives it to Afrani. Afrani getting slide tackle, and that will be a call against Andres Garcia. Greenville freaking out. This will be another chance for Principia to score. Castro with the kick. A little laser. I was expecting a little bloop, but straight laser. And ends up Sule. Headers it out. And we have a sub. Gonzalez Rivera is leaving the game as Guillerme Macedo subbing in. God, these bugs are crazy right now. Carlson Webb showing that epic speed of his. Going down the field. Has some numbers with him. Crosses it over Macedo. Macedo getting guarded by Garcia Lopez. Has a shot. Takes it. And it goes over the goal. That was a little risky there. As we now know, as you can see, Carlson Webb, William Carlson Webb has some jets. Golly. Yeah, his Greenville players and fans are wondering if the calls are a little biased. However, who knows? And we have about 2 minutes left of this game as Gachaza advances it over to Hoya. But it's kicked out. As the Zizeki. Beautiful slide tackle there by Sule, keeping it out of Karantang's feet. Salazar gave it to Keller. Sule boots it out. Think that might have been handball as Greenville has a free kick. Messer boots it down the field. There's a chance here. Greenville being a little more aggressive right now. However, Karangtang on the far side still has it. And it is Principia ball. Castro sends it over to Franny. A little bit too far. Zizeki kicks it up. We have about 30 seconds left of this game. Garcia Lopez sends it. Giving it to Karangtang. Kellither heads up, gets it. Loses track. Castro shoots it. Oh, and Messer with the save. And that will conclude this game between the Greenville and Principia Panthers. It was a great game between both teams. Greenville held strong with only 10 players on the pitch. And Principia remained strong. Had a lot of shots on goal though. If we're looking back here, the connection works. Ah, darn it, it doesn't. More than 15 shots on goal from Principia. However, none of them connected. Stay tuned for the ring ceremony for rugby and the women's basketball team right now. And we will start the women's game in 20 minutes. My name is Cole Harrison, and I will see you later.
College athletics department would first like to honor the 2024-2025 Panthers women's basketball team. Athletic Conference Tournament last March, becoming the first team in program history and the first 4 seed class within basketball history to become conference champions and earn a bid to nationals. After defeating Greenville in the House in the quarterfinals, the team then went on the road to Principia College. Down by as much as 14 in the second half of the semifinals, the Panthers went on an incredible 41-5 run and knocked off the Greenville on their home court. And in the final against three-time defense champion Webster, the Panthers came back once again and defeated Medora at the buzzer for the first time in 10 years. Presented by current college president Dr. Megan Maddox and former college first lady Missy Williams. We will now call each member up to receive their ring. Number 0, Aaron Porter. Number 1, Alyssa White. Number 2, Bree Baldwin. Team captain, number 3, Carolina. Three-time All-Conference, number 4, Taylor Brown. Number 5, Kylie Huber. Number 7, Nyla Young. Alternate number 11, Lamaya Terrell. Alternate number 12, Ariana Williams. Number 15, Isabella Hughes. With the championship winning shot, number 22, Hannah. The flag tournament MVP number 32. Are you there? Number 33, Natalie Clark. And number 51, Dana Gomez.
Repeat.
Assistant coach and former player, Alana Henson. Assistant coach, Fred Brown. And your head coach, Illinois Women's Team Coach of the Year, Ramiro.
No, that's not going to play that dog.
Congratulations to the women's basketball team on this outstanding achievement. Their season opening home tournament on November 7th and 8th. Now we'd like to invite our 2022 rugby team over to the field. While we set up, the alumni office would like you to know that we have some free 2022 National Championship t-shirts for the rugby team over at the tent for the alumni. Feel free to go get one. Now, the Principia College Athletic Department would like to honor the 2022 Principia Fire Team 15 rugby team. Division II All-American and Championship MVP